Hi, my name's Alex Gutbush. I was in the fast track year of 2010. So, kind of ages of 17, 18, I was really into my mountain biking. Kind of decided that uni wasn't really the right kind of course for me, just from where I kind of felt at the time. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I had a few friends that were kind of sort of introducing me a little bit to a bit of bouldering indoors, a little bit of walking, and I was also mountain biking lots of them as well. So I kind of looked for some other options, and a few people suggested perhaps one of the many kind of fast track schemes that were out there. I was kind of steered in particular towards the one here at Plaster Brennan, being that it was kind of one of the better known and one of the better quality courses. So I've been a freelance instructor for the last 4 years. Before that, worked in various centres, also freelancing as well. A lot of work in the UK and abroad. But pretty much straight away from finishing fast track, I think I had 4 days, and then I went straight out to the south of France for my first season. I think it gave me a really good kind of initial grounding in the outdoors, but also from a point of view of a national centre. Like it kind of gave me the kind of image of what kind of a professional outdoor instructor should look like. You know, how you should behave, what you should be striving for, and what was possible. You know, how far you could go with it. I think that was really kind of key in driving me towards kind of the point that I am now. Yeah, I think it's kind of similar sort of things. You know, that kind of level of professionalism that was exhibited by some of the instructors that I worked with along the time, along the course. Also, the fact that they were still able to have a really good time. You know, still really enjoy themselves, and they still seemed, even though they've been doing it for a few years, like really passionate about what they were doing. Still, you know, they had a real drive to get out in their own free time as well as at work, and to really kind of enjoy what they were doing, but also to take it quite professionally. You know, and I think that has rubbed off on me perhaps more than I initially thought it would. And looking back at it now, I'd say it's kind of perhaps shaped a little bit who I am today at work and in my free time. So, I mean, from my point of view, I kind of came into it as a total newbie. You know, I didn't really have any kind of major experience in anything, and I worked pretty hard during the scheme, I'd say, to kind of get as much out of it as possible. And that's kind of key, I think. You know, it's definitely one of those schemes where if you put a lot into it, you'll get hopefully a decent amount out of it. You know, if you kind of sit back and take the odd rainy day off and things, then you perhaps won't achieve as much and may kind of end up disappointed. So, you know, throw your all into it. You know, your free time as well as your course time, as well as your evenings. You know, use the people around you that are maybe more experienced here, or you know, just psyched to get out with you, so you can, you know, really get as much out of it as possible. A little bit beforehand, I kind of did a little bit of paddling, so I got like my 1 star and a few little bits like that. I actually got a 2 star, I think, canoe and kayak, and just kind of gave myself a little bit of an introduction to some things. Did a bit of hill walking, but it was all fairly basic. I think if you've got the opportunity to get out and do a little bit before you go, then it will certainly see you really well during the course and just allow you to get as much out of it as possible. I think probably one of my fondest memories was we did a big team trip out to the Peak District. It was kind of towards the end of the course with some fantastic instructors, and we had the you know, real lucky kind of position of having James McAfee as our kind of guiding coach during that time, and just having his experience to kind of drive us towards some good routes and just have a really good time. And yeah, just amazing climbing in a great place. So yeah, I'd say that's probably my fondest memory. Yeah.